Thanks for staying with me. David Reyes here, your retirement architect. Happy Sunday morning. Maybe you're on your way to church, back from church. I have to kind of juggle my church schedule with kids. I got 3 kids. One plays competitive soccer, and that's all you soccer moms out there, you know what I'm talking about, or soccer dads. That is a second job, but it's a fun job, and so we get to go either Saturday nights or whenever we get a chance. Obviously, go as much as possible. But there's a Bible verse. It's Job chapter 1 verse 10, and it says basically talks about the hedge of God. And if you know the Bible at all, I'm not here Bible thumping to you, but I'm a God-fearing man. But the reason I bring it up is there's this passage in the Bible again where it's the hedge of God, and where Satan is trying to kill Job, and he can't kill Job. He can take away his food, his family, everything, except he can't kill him because he has the hedge of God around him. And what if I could put a hedge around your portfolio? What if I could protect your portfolio above and beyond traditional diversification? That's what we do. We manage money differently. I call it like modern portfolio protection. It's protection for today. It's like an 8-track tape you had, and records you had the other years. It's cassette tapes. We need the new technology. Things change, things improve. So our clients are protected. Not only are we diversifying their portfolios, but we're also using a form of catastrophic insurance in the portfolios. And I'm going to talk a little deeper about it. I don't get into the weeds with this a lot, but today I'm going to. And I want you to listen up because you've probably never heard of this. And these are things that pension funds now use, strategies they use. And I was reading an article from the Texas Tech University system was doing this. They had this panel that I saw, that I read about and watched online. And this panel was basically about risk management for pensions. And now one of the chair people was talking about some of the things they're doing now to protect pensions. And I will tell you that 42% of all pensions are underfunded. So this is serious concerns, just like your pension being underfunded, potentially your retirement being underfunded or becoming underfunded during the next stock market crash. So what's being suggested and what is being implemented by the largest pension funds and endowments in the country is hedging strategies to protect against downside risk. Now, what is hedging? Well, it's basically using financial instruments that will actually go up as the market goes down. What a concept. So mathematically, as the market falls, you have a part of your portfolio, insurance, that's going to protect against catastrophic risk. So he suggests, this panelist, this expert, he suggests to commit 10 to 20% of a portfolio to hedging strategies to help to protect against absolute market losses. This is above and beyond what you're traditionally being advised, and that's diversification. Well, I call it diversification, and that's a real word. Yes, I think it is. I made it up. But what I mean by that, what's diversification, David? Well, what I mean by that is during 2008, did it matter which asset class you owned? Everything fell. You know that bank stocks were down 80%? 80%. And people that own bank stocks or in their portfolio, whether they know they own them or not in a mutual fund, that's pretty bad. I mean, can you afford that? You had internet stocks during the internet bubble that lost 80, 90% of their value as well. So the point is even a balanced portfolio in 2008 was down about 30%. Now, that's not risk management. That's not risk management. We can't afford those losses, especially during retirement. So we use the belt and suspenders approach. We're going to diversify, but we're also going to use institutional type of risk management to protect against downside. So-called insurance, catastrophic insurance, to protect against catastrophic loss. So if you want to know more about how we manage risk for portfolios, how we're different, how we use modern portfolio protection, we call it, to help you to protect your capital, to make more money, to have more income, to make sure you don't run out of money, give me a call, 1-800-611-1967. That's 1-800-611-1967. Or go to reyesplan.com. That's REYES plan.com.
Consider this your personal invitation to join David Reyes of Reyes Financial Architecture at his next interactive workshop entitled Essential Financial Strategies for This New Economy. And it's coming up Wednesday, June 22nd, 6:30 at the offices of Reyes Financial Architecture. During this interactive workshop, you'll discover the 3 biggest mistakes to avoid in retirement, how to reduce your investment risk, maximize your retirement income, and minimize your taxes. Call now to reserve your seat at 800-611-1967. That's 800-611-1967. June 22nd. You're invited to Essential Financial Strategies for This New Economy, hosted by David Reyes. That number again, 800-611-1967. 800-611-1967. Call now to reserve your seat.
You know, Morningstar says that the average retiree can only take out less than 3%, 2.8% over their lifetime if they don't want to run out of money. So what if I showed you we have a couple of strategies where you can get 5 to 6% distribution rates and make sure that you never outlive your money and pass on the most you can to your kids? So we're going to talk about things like that. We're going to talk about, again, do you have the right advisor? Is your advisor a retirement expert? That can be a loosely used term. What I mean by that, have they had 2 decades of experience in retirement planning? Have they done Social Security planning, done tax planning, estate planning, working hand in glove with your CPA and your attorney? Everything we do is collaborative. So you have to have a plan that's not only implemented, which most people don't have, but also that's integrated, which nobody has that I see. I've yet to come across a client that their advisor is working with the CPA and the estate plan attorney, whoever other advisors there are, collaboratively, cohesively. That way there's no holes in the plan. Okay? So we want to make sure that our plan is airtight here and that we have the best people that are involved, and you have a quarterback, which we are, to make sure these things get done. We're like the fuel, right? We're like the fuel in the airplane. We're the fuel to make sure that things get done. Because I know, we got life that goes by, and you guys have lives to live and jobs to have and children to see and grandchildren to visit with. So if you want help in these areas, you have two options. One, come to our Reyes Retirement Institute events, and also you can choose just to see me personally and visit with me, and I can chat with you about what you have and see where you're at. See what kind of risk you have in your portfolio. See where to maximize income. How do we mitigate taxes? How do we make sure we maximize Social Security? So I will sit down with you, no charge, and see if I can help. So if you'd like, either attend our workshop or sit down with me personally, again, give us a call, 1-800-611-1967. That's 1-800-611-1967. Again, go to reyesplan.com. That's REYESplan.com. Thanks for staying with me. Have a great Sunday. God bless. And I will see you next week. This is David Reyes, AM 760, KFMB.
Our program is designed to not only provide insight, but to educate and to give you the tools you need to help you design and build a rock-solid retirement.
The preceding information does not represent tax, legal, or investment advice. Surrender charges apply to base contracts. Optional life income benefit riders are used to calculate lifetime payments only and not available for cash surrender or in a death benefit. Fees may apply. Guarantees are based on the financial strength and claims paying ability of the insurance company. No information presented today should be acted upon without meeting with a qualified and licensed professional. Obviously, by calling us now, you're just taking the first step toward protecting your retirement. It is important that you read all insurance contract disclosures carefully before making a purchase decision. Rates and returns mentioned on this program are subject to change without notice.